Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing some practice battles in the Great League with Psychic Umbreon. Pokemon Umbreon got the new exclusive move Psychic. Psychic and Last Resort have their own potential. Psychic has pickups a certain Pokemon like Nidoqueen and other stuff, and Last Resort picks up like other dark types where a Psychic does not have the advantage to take to put like to take out to hit dark types with neutral damage as Last Resort does. But again, as I said, they have their own potentials. But we have some practice battles that I did with the community in the Homesite Henry Discord. So thank you guys for helping me make this video. Without you guys, this video was not even possible to make. And yeah, let's get started. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, let's get it right in the video. Up against Lemon Pop 56. Shout out to you, man. We have Umbreon versus Frostlass. A very good lead. And in this match, all I can do is go straight foul play, but they're swapping a Umbreon. So this is where Psychic really helps with the showcase here, because I believe it does the same as Last Resort, but I believe it did more. Or did like the same amount of damage as Last Resort does, but anyways, we're gonna keep for Psychic for fishing the defense debuff, because the defense debuff is where it can really help us, and Snarls can also add up as well if we get the potential debuff. Anyways, we go for another Psychic, but we lose CMP, and I shield this just to fish for the debuff, and then they did not sneak any bubbles in, hoping we get a debuff. Will we get it? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And can we get another debuff? Let's see. I'm going for another one, hoping to get one. And can we farm down? Nope, we weren't able to farm down. With 1 HP in a dream, they were able to get a last minute play rough of it, and I have to shield. This is where I made a mistake. I should have let the Umbreon go down, because I should have saved the shield for the Machamp and G-Fisk, because G-Fisk struggles in Scrappy where Machamp hard walls it. So this is where I should have had the shield for like potential later, because power counters gonna start add up because of the boosted counters from power punches. So I have to go for cross chop, otherwise I will take too much damage, because Machamp in the Great League is so squishy. So I'm swapping the Frostlass, and I'm hoping I can get 2 rock slides before they can get to 2 avalanches, but that's highly unlikely to happen. And as long as I don't let them sneak any more fast move power snows in, I should be in a good spot. But I did sneak in a Mush Shot though. I did get like a Mush Shot worth of energy, but avalanche is a lot, and my Stunfisk is not really good PvP IVs, and it's not even that bulky enough. We lose that matchup. But anyways, this is pretty much a losing matchup anyway. I took way too much damage from those counters, and yeah, that's pretty much a good game. So at least that was a good showcase of Psychic Umbreon right there. So again, we have on to the next battle. We have against Ninetales. Ninetales is running Power Snow, and this is where Psychic also helps as well. Like, if you guys see any Charmer leads that are leading like they're not like running Charm or anything, like Ninetales with Power Snow and stuff like that, and a Zoomerl which is running Bubble, guys can hit back with neutral Psychics. And I believe that Psychic did more than Last Resort, if I looked at it correctly. And Ninetales go for a Dazzling Gleam, and I have to go for Psychic. That's because that's the only move I can go for, and this is a showcase of Psychic Umbreon. So I'm thinking I can get to a foul play, last minute foul play, but they obviously get to it first. But I have to let this go. Save the shield for the back line, and okay. And I bring in the Wigglytuff, and they burn the Venusaur. So this is where this would have been better if I won back swap. But Venusaur against Venusaur is kind of tricky, because you guys have to like sneaking moves, not sneaking moves, prevent fast move denial, use fast move denial, and etc. So this is why this is kind of a tricky matchup. But again, it is what it is, and I did not shield with Sludge Bomb, so that gave him the win me not calling the bait, and it was a Sludge Bomb, not a Frenzy Plant bait. But the Jellicent comes in and they farm me down, and this is where Jellicent has a pretty good matchup against Jellicent. Wigglytuff have Jellicent because they're gonna be resisting those hexes from fast move and charge move, putting a lot of charm pressure on them. But Jellicent let us go, and there's pretty much nothing I can do. They can just farm me down, and although charms are adding up, they put it in the red, and yeah, they can just easily farm me down, so that'll be a good game. Alright, on to the next game against Jazz 2-0 Protector. Shout out to you, man, the best battler that I have known so far since I joined the Homestead Henry Discord. We have against Whiskash versus Coolfish, a really positive matchup. And they go in the off season, which is where my Wigglytuff comes in handy, and I don't have to shield this since it's too fast to be a gunk shot, and it's just a cross chop. They're running nice size cross chop, so no gunk shot or hyper beam. Thank God. I can just let this go. Cross chop will not kill me because Goon does not have high attack or get stabbed from fighting type moves. It takes super effective from fighting type moves, but doesn't get stabbed. And the Coolfish comes back in, and I can just go for an ice beam, hoping they get shielded since Coolfish is a glass cannon, and Ice Beam did a lot there, and I can just bring in Umbreon to showcase it even more, because obviously this is a psychic Umbreon showcase. And I can just let this go, and it is a little sludge wave, and it does a lot of damage. So yeah, Coolfish hits harder for sure, and they bring in the Xylit. So this is where if you guys have last resort on your Umbreon, this is where it would have mattered, because since the Xylit 6 neutral from normal type moves such as Last Resort, where Psychic and Dark Foul Play would have been resisted. So I have to go back in with Whiskash to hopefully get shield out of the way, and I have to shield now because I need to get rid of this thing, because my Umbreon will get wrecked by it because I don't have Last Resort, as I said earlier. And I go for a Mud Bomb, hoping I get a shield here. Will I get a shield? Nope, I don't get a shield. And I'm thinking I'm hoping I can get the last shield out of their way, and another body slam comes in, and they catch on the Coolfishes, which is fine. They can just let this go. Oh, but they do the shield, and I'm hoping they can. I'm hoping they do like a small move, and it's not a sludge wave, so okay, I cannot really farm them because they can obviously poison sting me down, excuse me, and go for foul play, and they got like a lot of energy work. But can I get to this Mud Bomb? Will I win CMP? Nope. Whiskash goes to CMP to Swilus, and yeah, that'll be a good game. So GG's to Jazz right there. Thank you Jazz for this battle, and yeah, let's move on to the next battle. Alright, up against Homesize Henry. Thank you man for helping me during this battle. I'll link his channel down in the description down below if you guys haven't checked him out. Go check him out. He does a lot of he runs a lot of spicy streams as well, and a lot of duo stream with other content creators. So go check him out. And yeah, I'm liking Psychic Umbreon. It does have some potential over Last Resort. It picks up the Needle Queen, but gets wrecked by like Xylit, Scrafty Goon, where Last Resort really helps in those matchups. But anyways, we have Umbreon versus Needle Queen. This is a pretty good matchup. This is the first time where I'm seeing this matchup since I'm now Psychic now. So we will guys see how much a Psychic does two-way Needle Queen. But Needle Queen is semi-bulky. In fact, pretty bulky. But this Psychic, will the Psychic land? And it does. Ooh, and it does a lot of damage. So yeah, this is where. According to PB Poked, it picks up the Needle Queen matchups in the windshield, I think. I'm not really sure about the 0s and the 2s, but I'm thinking if you guys give it a energy advantage or shield advantage, where the opponent has like 0, it can definitely go to town for sure. And he keeps going for straight Poison Fangs, which I have to keep shielding. But I'm hoping this is another Poison Fang, which it is, and hoping we can throw a foul play. But he catches on his opposing Umbreon, which is resisted. Yeah, this is where you get wrecked, so you get pretty much to swap out, and bring my Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff has a really positive matchup against Umbreon, since it's going to be taking neutral from Last Resort and taking resisted damage from foul play. And I can just completely farm down, and then you really have to shield anything unless it's Psychic, but he's not running Psychic or anything, but I'm thinking he's running Last Resort foul play. So this is where Last Resort, but I think Psychic hits a bit harder, but he brings in back his Needle Queen, and I can just go for an Ice Beam to get a shield. which we do get a shield. We got the final shield, and he is able to farm me down. And I have to bring in the Venusaur. I'm thinking I can make my Umbreon a Saxo potential, but we will have to see here. I have to shield his potential Earth Power, which it is an Earth Power, and he brought in a Jellicent. This is basically GG gel with energy advantage that Venusaur can get from farming on Pokemon. It can get out of town for sure, and he can just farm me down. And yep, GG's, and that'll be a good game to Henry. Thank you, Henry, for the battle, and shout out to you, man. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And alright, on to the next battle against Tunmei. Thank you so much for the battle. I'm thinking I can do more Shoutcat. I can do more battles along with other evolutions while this community lasts, because we had today and we have tomorrow. And then yeah, alright, we had Risk Crash against DD. This is a pretty good matchup since we're resisting Rock Slide, Thunderbolt, taking them from Psycho Boosts and counters. Not really adding up because Deoxys is like defense weighted, not attack weighted, and it doesn't get stacked on counter. And I can just go for straight Mud Bombs since my shots and Mud Bombs add up. So, and this is how spamming Whisk Crash is, but we're not here to showcase Whisk Crash. We're here to showcase Umbreon, like we said like multiple times. And he goes for a Rock Slide, which is resisted, so I don't really have to shield. I was thinking he was going for a Psycho Boost, but he ended up going for a Rock Slide. I think he wants to bait shields out, so it was completely fine. I really don't have to shield this. I believe a Psycho Boost won't kill, but he goes for another Rock Slide. I can just go for another one, but he catches on the Mana Buffs. Completely fine. I can just go into my Wigglytuff, and I can just completely farm his down. Really don't have to shield anything. Shadow Ball's resisted, Foul Play's resisted, Aerial Ace is neutral, but it doesn't really matter. Aerial Ace is not a really good move. If he got like if Niantic gave it Sky Attack, it would have been better, even better. But Aerial Ace is a crappy move, so might as well. And I can just completely farm his down, and I have a Play Rough and an Ice Beam stored. And what is he gonna bring back in? Let's see. And he's gonna bring in a Registeel, so I can just go for a harder hitting move, which is Play Rough. Play Rough does more than Ice Beam. Yeah, like it does like what 20% damage or more or less. But I can just go for a straight keep going for charms, but he threw a Flash Cannon, so I can just always just take this out and bring in the Umbreon, which this is also a showcase in this battle as well. So I believe I don't really have to shield. Oh, okay, I shield the first Focus Blast because I know I can survive one, but I can just shield one, so I don't really have to shield the second one. So I go for a Foul Play. Obviously that's neutral. Last Resort and Psychic are resisted. And I can overfarm a bunch and go for multiple Foul Plays, hoping to put shield pressure on the opponent. And thinking I should shield, but I don't really have to shield since I shielded the first one, and it's like Focus Blast does not kill. And they brought back in the Deoxys. I can just go for Foul Plays, and yeah. Registeel's the last Pokemon, and I can just go for a BM Psychic. So I can just shield this and just go for a BM Psychic. So showcasing even more Psychic Umbreon gameplay. Let's get it. So this will be a good game to GG's to the opponent. And yeah, thank you Tunmei for this battle. And yeah, GG's, very GG's. Alrighty, on to the next battle again, up against King Alex again. Thank you again so much. And a Talonflame. So I basically have to stay in, because my backline is very weak against. So I believe I don't have to. I don't shield. I think he does a Flame Charge, which is actually a Brave Bird, so it doesn't really one shot me. So, and Foul Play, and he has to shield because his defense is debuff, but he got to go and it does a ton of damage. And he brings in a Shadow Swampert. This is why Venusaur is really good against like Mud Boys. It can just like shield once and just like completely farm down. Yeah, but shield the Sludge Wave, because a Sludge Wave will probably kill at full range because Shadow Swampert hits like a truck. And yeah, Swampert goes for Hydro Cannon, which does a lot of damage still, really a lot of damage. And Talonflame comes back and I can go for a Sludge Bomb. We get a shield, and I think I can get to another Sludge Bomb, which we do at 1 HP. Going for another Sludge Bomb, hoping to get a shield. Will we get a shield? yes, we do get a shield, and doesn't matter, he can farm me down and bring in the Umbreon, and I believe I shield this, or yep, I shield. Thinking I could go for another foul play, but he brings in a Meganium, so I'm just I throw Psychic inside just to see how much damage it does, and it does a good chunk of damage. Not stab, but not having a high attack from Umbreon and a tanky Pokemon definitely does a lot there, and I bring in Wigglytuff just to because it's my back Pokemon, and it does decent against Meganium, but Frenzy Plants chunk a lot, so yep. And the opponent and King Alex throws a Frenzy Plant, and I can just easily farm down to get energy for the Talonflame. And can I get to a foul play in time? And yes, I do. Doesn't matter if I let through a free Incinerate. This will be a good game to King Alex. So thank you, King Alex, for the battle, and GG's. All right, on to the next battle. A lot of good potential in these battles. So up against Lemon Pop again. Let's see what he has for us. And I'm thinking this might be the last battle, but we will have to see. Again, he's choosing teams right here, so yeah. What do you guys think of Psychic Umbreon so far? Are you guys liking the video so far? Let me know in the comments. And we have a Medicham, so this would Psychic and Last Resort do like neutral damage, since Medicham is a Psychic fighting, which takes neutral from Psychic, and it still does a good chunk of damage and does good. And I don't really have to shield this one, and yep, goes for an Ice Punch, go for another Psychic, and I'm thinking at the last minute anyway, I can just go for a straight foul play, since I'm basically pretty low enough. So going for a foul play, thinking we can get a shield or take it out, either one of the two is fine, and we get a shield with it, which is nice. And I don't really have to shield it, since I don't really get to another one. I could have shielded and got to another one, but might as well save shields for the backline. And I have to bring in Machamp because G-Fist struggles against Medicham, if you guys know the matchup. Because I assume you guys play the matchup multiple times when Great League comes back, so Machamp farms down, and what's in the back, and it's Manabuzz. Machamp has a pretty good matchup against Manabuzz, since it can be resistant to Snarls, and Manabuzz taking neutral from those fighting type because of the dark flying typing. And I try to swap, but I basically have to shield. Since I have to shield, I pretty much have to go for another Rock Slide. So I'll go for another Rock Slide, and thinking we could find them, but it will actually CMP, but it's basically fine. G-Fisk has a pretty good matchup against Manabuzz, resisting those aerial aces, and Snarl's not doing that much. And then he brings in a Lickitung, and he catches a Rock Slide, but it's fine. Since Licks aren't like doing like minimum damage, and I can just go for like an Earthquake and a Rock Slide, since it will put him down in that range. Okay, and he's pretty much in Rock Slide range, so I can just go for that, and he's gonna throw a Power Whip here. Yep, it is a Power Whip, and I can just go for a straight Rock Slide, and I overfarm a bit for the Manabuzz, since Manabuzz is like really, it's like almost dead. Just needs like one Rock Slide to kill, and Manabuzz comes back in as the last Pokemon, and he throws. We'll just let a foul play kill. It won't kill. I can just go and I lag, and I can just go for this Rock Slide, and yeah, that will be a good game to the opponent. So again, a lot of success in these battles. So anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys liked Psychic Umbreon, definitely let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of these battles, and yeah, hope you guys have a great community day too, depending on where you're from in the area. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Take care.